All right. Unaware Draft League Week 4. So before we get into my opponent's team, first thing is I did some trades. I traded away Skeledirge for Chandelure and Ambipom. Obviously, I lost the Unaware ability, but I do think that these two guys are kind of more in line with my play style. So I'm looking forward to hopefully using both of them. I just wasn't really feeling Skeledirge. Every time I tried to team build with him, I was just feeling like he was maybe repetitive on my team. So I kept a Ghost Fire type through Chandelure, added a normal type through Ambipom, and Ambipom is pretty speedy and gets a decent move pool. Alright, anyway, on to this week's match. I am playing against TheArchDon, coach of the Towering Titans. Their team consists of Palafin, Terra Raging Bolt, Pecharunt, Cinderace, Terra Superior, Grimmsnarl, Bronzong, Urshifu, the Dark Fighting one, Terra Munchlax, and Gligar. So this team is in general really scary. Palafin, Raging Bolt, Pecharunt, Cinderace, Superior, and Urshifu are all just like massive hard hitters. And I don't feel super great about the matchup, but I tried to build a team that I think will be able to take down the pieces no matter what they bring. Alright, up first, I am bringing Ambipom, nicknamed Hans, and it is holding a Silk Scarf, which increases normal type moves. The moveset is Fake Out, U-Turn, Protect, and Last Resort. And I know it is a little absurd to bring Protect when my opponent literally has Urshifu, but I don't plan to, click it against Urshifu, obviously. I would rather click U-Turn, and this is kind of just a free way to get the Last Resort set up. And I am outspeeding a lot of the teams, so it's really a potential that I could get the Last Resort going. This thing also does get hard-walled by Pecharunt, of course. But up next, I have Choice Specs Iron Valiant. I love to bring Choice Specs on Iron Valiant. I've done it before. The moveset is Moonblast, Vacuum Wave, Shadow Ball, and Destiny Bond. Shadow Ball gives me some Pecharunt coverage. Moonblast hits basically everyone. And Vacuum Wave is really good priority, especially on that Urshifu or even a weakened Palafin. Next is Assault Vest Blastoise. So this set is a little weird. It's Flip Turn, Mirror Coat, Rapid Spin, Aqua Jet. Mirror Coat is really good because I would live a hit by Raging Bolt or Superior, and I could respond with a surprise KO. Flip Turn is obvious for pivoting. Aqua Jet does a good 50% to Cinderace, with which my Ambipom chip, that could be important. Up next, the star of the show is Terra Poison Eject Pack Hoopa Unbound. So I'm hoping to lead this. I did have to add some defensive EVs so that I could live a non-choice banned Pyro Ball by Cinderace. But the attack stat is still really strong. My moveset is Hyperspace Fury, Gunk Shot, Brick Break for the Screen's Grimmsnarl possibility, and Thunder Wave. I'll probably try to lead with this, get Terra up early, and Hyperspace Fury is also an option to launch that Eject Pack, and Thunder Wave is just kind of some surprise utility. So I'm hoping this works well, but we'll kind of see. And once the Terra Poison is activated, this thing is a pretty safe bring-in on Pecharunt if it's healthy. Next we have Focus Sash Ogerpon, also a possibility for a lead, but honestly this is more so that it could just stand in front of something, take a hit, and get either an Ivy Cudgel on Palafin off, a Play Rough on Urshifu off, a U-Turn on anyone else off, and Taunt is pretty good on like Grimmsnarl, Bronzong, anyone who might be set up potential. And last but not least, I have Choice Scarf Jirachi. This is holding Thunder Punch, Zen Headbutt, U-Turn, and Healing Wish. Originally had Play Rough for the Urshifu, but I think with it on Ogerpon, I'm prepared enough for that, as well as Moonblast on Iron Valiant. So yeah, that's the team. Now we will get to the match. All right, here we are. So they brought Gligar, which I was not prepped for. That is funny. They did also bring Grimmsnarl, as well as what I expected with Cinderace, Serp, Raging Bolt, and Urshifu. Surprised to leave Palafin on the bench. Felt like that thing hit me really hard. I am just good. With no Palafin, I actually feel even better about my my Hoopa Unbound lead. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with that and hope for the best. Here we go. Alright, good luck, have fun to the TheArchDon. They have a really scary team. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully this Hoopa Unbound lead works. Oh, the shiny Palisand in their profile picture. I always love looking at people's profile pictures, and that's a sick outfit too. All right, they lead with Gligar. I lead with Hoopa. Okay. So that's okay. This is probably like an Eviolite Gligar. There's a chance this could Toxic, so with no Pecharunt, I'm not as dedicated to this Terra Poison, but I still think it's like the correct move. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'll get the Hyperspace Fury, and I'll eject pack out to whoever I think is best. I don't really have any Ice users here, so I guess in that case, Gligar was a really good bring. I could have brought Ice Punch on Jirachi. I almost brought Play Rough on Jirachi. But yeah, I think I probably did throw them off a little with this lead. Okay, so they are staying in, so we'll see what they go for. Alright, there we go. The Terra Poison. Get this off nice and early. I'll probably outspeed here. Oh, they use Toxic Spikes. Okay, that's actually... that makes me feel even better that I got this Terra Poison off now. So here's my Hyperspace Fury. That does like nothing in the grand scheme here. I really was not... I did not bring any boots this week, which right now I am really regretting. No Lando, so yeah, these Toxic Spikes are obviously a really good bring-in to me. I do think I'll just go Jirachi and U-turn back into Hoopa and get these, you know, removed, basically. Because Jirachi as a Steel type won't get poisoned. I have a pretty free U-turn here. Really no reason not to. Gligar does not get any healing then, so I guess this thing is mainly to get spikes up. I could see it going for a knockoff here, which won't really hurt Hoopa too much, I don't think. Alright, we'll bring this in and get... I don't mind Hoopa getting a little weakened early on. Stealth Rocks, okay. That's okay. Stealth Rocks are alright. I think again, I will just Hyperspace Fury. I'll try to get this thing KO'd. It's really smart to be leading with hazards, although with no Ghost type, I think I should have a situation where I can pull a Rapid Spin off with Blastoise. And they don't have any Terra Ghost either. They have Terra Poison on the Raging Bolt and Terra Fire on the Superior. The Terra Poison on Raging Bolt could be... Oh wow, this thing is fast. Jeez, that's strong. Okay, a crit. Oh my god, that's great. Hoopa has been killing it with crits in this season so far. Alright, Gligar is dead to Hoopa. Let's go, Hoopa. That could have been a rough situation if I didn't get that crit, so that really stinks for TheArchDon. We must have been speed tied. Is that possible? Alright, they bring Urshifu in. Sorry, I just realized that they didn't... I don't think the sheet was updated, so I'm not sure if they saw my trade that I now have an Ambipom. Okay. Anyway, I think it's fine. They're not responding to my message, so I think we're just gonna carry on with the match. Having an Ambipom I don't think is as big a deal as if I had, like, I don't know, like, if they didn't know I had Iron Valiant, you know? So this thing is scary here. I think what I'm gonna do is... I might have to sack Jirachi kind of early. Without Palafin, that doesn't feel like such a big deal. This thing probably does just go for a Wicked Blow, and if it doesn't, if it goes for a Sucker or something, I think I can get a Healing Wish, like, and save it in the back. So let's see. Iron Head, that's interesting. Okay. Do I want to U-turn here? Would U-turn do anything significant to this thing? Maybe he was expecting Valiant to come in. Let's see. I didn't even know this thing got Iron Head. Who knew? That Iron Head, that honestly could be choice band damage. Is there anything I really need the Jirachi for? Thunder Punch doesn't hit anyone. I don't have any steel moves for Grim. I think I'd rather just get the Healing Wish off. Maybe that's crazy. Okay, I'll withdraw. Maybe I should have just U-turned. Maybe this was a little early to launch a Healing Wish. Okay, that's okay though. Oh, I feel a little bad that they didn't realize that I now had a an Ambipom. I probably should have responded to their Discord message, but I honestly just didn't see it. But this is okay. I don't think this pops my Healing Wish, right? Please, no? Okay, no. Okay, so I have a pretty safe Rapid Spin here, which I think is pretty important considering I have Focus Sash Ogerpon, and I don't even know if Hoopa would be able to withstand the rocks before it got the Healing Wish. Although I think it goes Healing Wish then rocks, which is why I didn't just pop it. So anyway, this is a okay situation right now. Do feel a little bad about the Ambipom situation, but hopefully they'll be okay with it. I'll talk to them after the match and see. Alright, anyway, I could have also Aqua Jetted for some pretty decent damage, but I have a feeling, I don't know, maybe they'll U-turn here. Either way, I'm getting this Rapid Spin off on somebody. Gunk Shot. Okay, so they're going to be a Poison type. This could be pretty strong. Okay, that's significant. Alright, get rid of those rocks. That's good. And do I want to save this thing for a potential Mirror Coat? It wouldn't really I think it might be a little too weak, so I am gonna probably just try to get the flip turn off here. Another Gunk Shot, they do land. That's probably a KO. Yeah, that's a KO. Okay, that's okay. This could be giving Choice Band vibes with that damage. Maybe I should check quick. It could also be giving Choice Shot vibes, Choice Scarf vibes. I think what I'm gonna do, this is a little risky. I'm kind of trying to play this like little offense risk style here. Oh wait, what item am I holding? Oh, I'm holding the Gligar's Eviolite. That's such a stupid item to have stolen. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna come in here and... Oh, this is a... Wait, this is a Poison type now. God, I wish I had Psychic instead of Shadow Ball on my Valiant. But I don't... This could be Scarf, and I don't think my Valiant can take that Gunk Shot. Also, Cinderace naturally outspeeds my Valiant anyway, so... Alright, let's see if Hoopa can really pull through here and do what he is supposed to do. So there's my healing. I'm back to full health. I think we'll find out here if they are Scarf or not. Part of me wants the Thunder Wave. I just don't think they go Raging Bolt here. It's such a risk, but getting a para on Grim, Urshifu, any of those guys would be amazing. I'm gonna go for it. Ooh, I hope I don't regret this. If anyone but Raging Bolt comes out, this is a great decision. I don't think Raging Bolt would come out here, because Hoopa is so physically frail, but specially is like alright. As long as I don't miss the Thunder Wave if like Cinder stays in. I could have also brought Ambipom in here and done some a fake out plus a U-turn. Okay, here's the withdraw. Is it Raging Bolt? Please tell me now. I Brawl. Who is that? Grimmsnarl. Okay. And we miss anyway. That's so annoying. Alright, well, that's still fine. I can just Gunk Shot here. So annoying. Okay, and now it gets Reflect Up. Well, it would have gotten Reflect Up anyway. It just had a chance to be paralyzed. I should have probably just Gunk Shotted in that case. Or Hyperspace Fury for some damage. Alright, that's still a really good chip. And nobody really wants to take this Gunk Shot, so I'll just click it again. Pretty easy choice. Light screen. Okay, both. Oh, maybe I should have brick breaked, honestly. If I miss, I'll brick break. No. Okay. So that's a KO on Grim to Hoopa. There we go. Alright, now they send in Cinder, which is, of course, the Raging Bolt. Okay. Alright. I think on this thing, I'm just gonna Brick Break. I think that's just kind of the smart decision. We'll see if they Terra to Terra Poison. If they do, I could potentially get a Thunder Wave off. Which I don't really need a Thunder Wave on this thing, though. I think I'd rather just let Hoopa get this Brick Break off, get the screens gone, and let Iron Valiant come in and really have that Moonblast do big damage. Because that Moonblast can do big damage to Raging Bolt if it doesn't Terra, Superior if it doesn't Terra, Cinderace, and Urshifu. Alright, there's the Brick Break. That did some... Oh, another crit! Hoopa's on a roll with these crits. Jeez. Calm mind. Okay, what is gonna do more here? What is gonna do more damage? Is it Hyperspace Fury, or is it Gunk Shot? It looks like it's very minorly Hyperspace Fury, according to the calcs, so I am just gonna go for that. I guess weakening my defense is not ideal, but that's like not a big deal. Here's Thunderclap. That's big damage. This could KO if it's a high roll. Wow, nice. Okay, Raging Bolt with a KO. Oh no, a Hoopa Unbound, I'm sorry, with a KO on a Raging Bolt. Hoopa with 3 KOs so far? This thing is carrying some weight. Getting rid of those screens was giant, because they definitely just wanted to Calm Mind set up. That Thunderclap did big damage, though. We're probably approaching the end of Hoopa at this point, but I have a lot of tools left. I don't have Blastoise, obviously. I don't have Jirachi, but I do have my choice Specs Valiant, as well as my Fake Out Ambipom, which can get some good chip on basically everyone that's left. Serp is not that bulky, Cinder's not that bulky, and Urshifu is not that bulky. Alright, here's Cinderace. What do I want to do here? I feel like I probably want to just sack Hoopa at this point. This thing has some damage to it, but not a ton. They might miss. So far, they've only shown Gunk Shot as a move. So it might be worth it to go for a Thunder Wave here. Oh my god, they miss! Oh my god, I hope I do land this Thunder Wave, but I do feel bad for them. Oh my god, I got greedy! I missed 2 Thunder Waves! Jesus, what a game! I'm going for it again! Screw you! Screw you, Hoopa! No, they land their Pyro Ball this time. I got way too greedy. Should have just gone for a Hyperspace, got that damage. There was no reason to click that Thunder Wave. Hyperspace Fury probably killed. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. I think I will go Ambipom here, and I will Fake Out. This should do like 40%. They might switch, expecting the U-turn. Or expecting, like, I don't know what they'd expect. I don't know what they expect this thing to do. They unfortunately did not know I had this thing, which I do feel bad about. But again, it is an Ambipom. It's not like it's like a giant Pokemon, but again, I do feel bad about this situation. I'll talk to them after the match and see what they say. Here's Fake Out. Alright, that's good chip. Flinch thing couldn't move. Alright, I think I will Protect now just to see what they do. See if they are choiced. If they Pyro Ball, I think they are probably Choice Band. Okay, so they are possibly Choice Band or Scarf. I'm gonna U-turn. I should maybe live a Pyro Ball if it's not Choice Band. Oh, wow. Jeez, what a live. What a live by Ambipom. Okay. So, the Terra Fire, how much is an Ivy Cudgel gonna do? Because I might just, like, throw away Ogre Pond for this Ivy Cudgel. Oh, I did not check how much percent they were left with. Cinderace, huh? I think an Ivy Cudgel would kill. I'll use my Focus Sash up, but I feel like preserving Valiant and Ambipom could be kind of nice. They're probably so confused why I'm bringing out an Ogerpon against the Cinderace right now, but I think this Cudgel always kills, so... Pyro Ball misses! Wow, jeez. This is an RNG crazy game. They don't even... That preserves my Focus Sash. That's, like, huge. So, Ogerpon with a kill on Cinderace. Jeez. Sheesh, I feel bad for them right now. The Pyro Ball misses. I mean, I missed 2 Thunder Waves, but they were not nearly as consequential. Okay, and here, I hope we don't continue this trend of moves missing, and I click Play Rough. This is 4 times effective. This should always kill. And I outspeed, so I guess we'll see if they're Scarf or Sucker Punch. But I think either way, this is always the right play. And that stinks. Oof, oof. A kill to Ogre. Okay. Okay, this is, it's up to Serperior now. What can Serperior do? The Terra Fire is pretty good. This thing could Glare. I'm gonna expect that this thing is gonna click Terra Fire. Which means none of my moves really hit it. Let's see, a Serperior, if it's Terra Fire. Yeah, I mean, my moves are doing like 20 to 30, but honestly, with the, I think Play Rough might be my best bet. No, it's actually Ivy Cudgel, apparently. Oh yeah, because if it Terras, it will, if it Terras, it will be not very effective at all. Oh, so they stay in as a Grass type for now. Okay, interesting. Okay, here's my Cudgel. That's doing some good chip. They are lefties. Okay. This thing is, like, scary, honestly. I'm gonna U-turn here this time. Let's see if they Terra Fire this time. Yeah, so this time they do Terra. That was pretty smart, I would say. The only thing is... Let me check my matchup here. But Ambipom outspeeds this thing, I think. There's the Terra Blast. So with a Fake Out plus a Last Resort, I think I will be able to finish up here. Okay, so Serp with a kill on Ogre. Leftovers. The leftovers are important. That's big chip. But I think between a Fake Out plus a Last Resort, even if the Last Resort doesn't kill, I think that a Vacuum Wave from Valiant should, with all that chip done. But honestly, I think a Last Resort is going to kill. So I definitely Fake Out here. Yep. That's big damage. And now I Last Resort after the lefties go. And that might be game. Alright, I'm glad I got to click Last Resort. This was a crazy game. So many misses. It failed? Wait, what? Well, clearly I don't know how that move works. That's so funny. Wait, I thought it worked like as long as you used the move that game. It was fine. I didn't think it had to be out that time. What? Well, wait. Do I lose now? Do I literally lose now? Oh my god, I might literally lose now. Oh my god. Can Val possibly live a hit? No, Val cannot live a hit. Okay, I guess I Destiny Bond. Wait a minute, do I click Destiny Bond? Oh man. Do I risk... Okay, wait, hold on, I gotta calc this, so hold on. If this thing is +2, if they click Terra Blast, they still have like a 70% chance to KO. So I could bank on a crit. I could bank on a crit and go for Shadow Ball. Or I could go for Destiny Bond and keep my differential the same even if I do lose. Jesus. There's no chance they're like a minus special defense nature. I'm gonna go for it all. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Nope, not enough. Not enough, and they land the Leaf Storm. That's GG. Oh man, that's crazy that there was so much RNG in that game, and I clearly don't know how Last Resort works. I should have just had Double Edge on there, and I would have won. Well, alright, whatever you do, you live and learn. That was a fun set. Sorry to the ArchDon about some of the misses and stuff, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. So GG's, I'm 2-2 now, so that's okay. I'll be back next week with a winning team. I feel confident. Bye.